introduce yourself.
My name is Raja Ray Mullen, and I'm a forensic scientist. I have held this job for 7 years now, studying the bodies of the deceased along with the crime cases. I determine whether the bodies are dead from natural causes or murder wounds. I currently have a master's degree, and I run tests in my labs, and I study DNA samples.
Is this your diploma?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Your Honor, may you please come to this witness as an expert. I'd like to introduce these exhibits A and B.
Alex.
So, what did you notice about the dead body of Mercutio?
Well, Mercutio had a very deep stab wound in his spine, and he also had a tiny scratch where Tybalt supposedly stabbed him. The wound in his back, it hit the vertebrae, which caused the upper disc to collapse on the lower disc, which caused like a domino effect, and everything just collapsed. And then the SI joint, also known as the sacroiliac joint, it's used for stability, and it held an enormous amount of pressure, and it cracked into two pelvic halves, and the ilium's cracked too. This is why Mercutio was unable to get up, but he was able to talk with his vocal cords until he bled to death.
Did you see anything regarding the knives?
Yes. As you can see here, there are 3 knives at the crime scene, 1 in Mercutio's hand and 2 on the ground, only 1 bloody. I ran some DNA tests, and the blood on the ground is Mercutio's. And the sword in Mercutio's hand, I believe it is his own, as he did not stab anyone. And the sword next to Tybalt's body was his own, where he didn't kill anyone. And as the prince stated earlier, when Romeo fled, he must have taken his sword with him.
Is there any proof that someone did not pick up Benvolio's dagger and kill Mercutio with it?
I used these fingerprints. I tested the fingerprints on the dagger, and they were a match to Mercutio's, not Tybalt's, or Benvolio's.
And how did you get a hold of Benvolio's fingerprints?
Using the journal that Lord Montague presented us with, I tested the fingerprints, and they were Benvolio's.
Do you have any other evidence from this crime scene?
Yes. As you can see here, there is a leading trail of blood behind Mercutio, and as the prince stated earlier, Benvolio was behind Mercutio the whole time. Therefore, I was able to seize Benvolio's clothing and examine DNA.
Can you please explain what these clothes look like?
There was a cream linen tunic with rose lining, a silver standing ruffled collar with a red stripe through the middle, and a silver X from the shoulder to the hip bone.
Is this the shirt you saw?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the shirt. Now, as you can see here, there are blood stains in the pattern of a splatter. I am to believe that when Benvolio took his dagger out of Mercutio, a line of blood squirted from his back and created this trail of blood on the ground and also the splatter on the shirt. And I ran DNA tests, and the blood was Mercutio's.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.